Hey Facebook, I'm back again. It's Friday afternoon, and today I want to talk about something that should concern anyone who uses makeup or washcloths or anything on their face and their makeup and keeping it clean. It's something that can cause a lot of problems before you know it. You can get eye infections, you can get skin infections, acne will be made worse, but one of the things you really need to be concerned with is the cleanliness of your tools, whether they're brushes or sponges or even your makeup. The more you use it, the more you touch it and touch your face, the better chance it is that it's going to breed bacteria. Now, there are ways to take care of things like that and keep bacteria to a minimum. One thing is something that I got off of Amazon. It's called Beauty So Clean, and it's something that you can spray on your makeup. It's alcohol based and it's going to sanitize. You can use it on your powders, you can use it on your creams. I use it on my foundation too. And then you would kind of wipe them dry to wipe the top layer of the makeup off, so that way you've got fresh, clean makeup for the next time you use it. That's something that's especially important if you're sharing your makeup, if you're working as a professional makeup artist and using your product on multiple clients. You want to clean it between each client. Another thing, like I said, is your tools. You want to keep your makeup brushes and your sponges in good, clean condition, because if you're like me, you're using them every day. Something that a lot of people might not realize is these brushes, they don't last forever. They last a long time depending on how much you use them and how often you clean them, but brushes will eventually become old and bad. One thing that I have done over the years is when I found a brush that I really, really like, I buy a bunch of them. Like this one, sorry, there's a lot of cars driving by today apparently. This one, it's like a mini kabuki brush, and I use this for my translucent powder. I think I have about 3 left, but I will use these for my translucent powder. I love them. Now with our LimeLife brushes, these are all handmade brushes. They're vegan bristles and they're glued into this weighted base. Got a couple different ones, and each one is a different weight. They can be washed. I have other brushes that I use frequently that are not LimeLife. They, again, I wash them all regularly. I wash all of my brushes that I use at least once a week, sometimes more often, depending on what color I'm putting on them. If I'm putting on a lot of dark colors, I'll wash them more often. One of the better tools that I found for keeping my brushes and sponges clean is called our Clean Act. This is an all-natural cleanser that can be used on brushes and sponges. It's a combination of palm oil and there's sea salt in it. It's all natural ingredients. And the way you're going to use this, I'm going to show you on a small brush, is you're going to wet your brush, and I like to use warm water. Now you don't want to saturate your brush too much, and as much as possible, you want to only wet where the end is. The next thing I do, which it doesn't say to do in the instructions, but I do it anyway, is I get this wet also. And then I just take my brush and swirl it around inside, and you can see it's a lot of makeup coming off. Then what I will do is just continue to swirl it around in my hand. You can see a lot of makeup coming off. It didn't look that dirty, but it is. And then, again, using warm water on my palm, I'll just keep swirling the brush around until it looks like it's come clean. Sometimes, like this one was really dirty, so I'm doing it again, and you can see it's a lot cleaner this time, but there is still some makeup in there. But it'll foam up a little bit. I don't know if you can see the foam. And then rinse it again, and I'm going to do this brush one more time just because I like it. I like to know that I'm using clean tools on my face. And now this time, I don't know if you can see, it's clean. So then I'll tap the brush to reshape it, and then I will get a towel, and I can't really show you because I don't have the counter space. I actually kind of do my brushes a few at a time so that I can do this. But I'll reshape the brush, and then I will lay it on a towel over the sink to drain. Now this is something you can also do with a blender full. Get your blender full nice and wet and swirl it around in the Clean Act. I don't know if you can hear it, it's kind of foaming up as we speak. Then I get it a little more water and just squeeze it all through there, and then I'll rinse it again. Now what I have found with the blender full, I wash this about 3 times a week, and I'm actually on my, I think this is my 3rd blender full that I've used in the last, 15 months. They come clean to a certain degree, but it's something that I use so often. I prefer every few months, and you can tell by looking at it and the texture and the feel of it, I just get myself a new one. They come in this great little container, and they have their own, each one comes with their own case. So starting tomorrow, I am going to have this brand new blender full. I mean, look at compared. So this one is going to go, I think, in the trash, and this new one will go in my makeup kit. And I'm going to keep washing my brushes here. But you can get our Clean Act, and you can get a blender full, and that's going to be $50 if you buy a couple brushes to go with it. Even if you just buy one brush to go with it, you're going to get free shipping on, say, all 3 products. All 3 products. Here you go. Free shipping when you spend $58. Again, especially I think with the blender full, I have found replacing it every few months is something that I just feel is better for my face. Same with my mascara. I replace that every 3 or 4 months. You can kind of tell by the texture. And even your eyeliner, you don't want to use it and have it sitting there forever. It's not a good thing. Any kind of tool or product that you use that touches your face, you want to keep it clean. You want to rotate it out and replace it a certain amount of time. And all the brushes, they can be very expensive, but when you keep them clean, when you keep your tools clean, they're going to last longer. They're going to do the job that they were created to do for a lot longer and a lot better. I mean, who wants to use a dirty brush every day? You know, that's like your toothbrush. You replace your toothbrush a couple of times a year too, right? At least I do. I probably replace mine every 4 months again, just because you can tell by looking at them, it's time to go, time to get a new one. So that is what I wanted to talk to you today about. If you have any questions, any recommendations about what kind of brushes you might want to try, take a look under our collections, because we just got 4 new collections of brushes. You've got a set of brushes for your eyes. There's the set of essentials. There's the can't think of the last 2, but the last one that you get, the Pro set, you get your Blenderful, you get your Clean Act, you get your Bend and Snap. I think you get the Clean Act, I'm not sure, but you get everything you need to use your makeup to look good. And just so you know, I mean, I've had this for several months, and it's still got several months of use in it. So it's a very good economical product that's going to help you keep your face looking good, keep your tools in great condition, and keep your skin looking healthy. If you have any questions, just private message me and I'll be sure to answer them as soon as I can. And I will talk to you again next time. Have a good Friday afternoon. Bye-bye.